Hi everyone, delonewolf here and welcome back for some more EVE Online. Welcome back also to SiSi, the test server for EVE Online, where CCP is holding a new mass test. This time again for the audio parts of the game, but also for some rendering changes that they have done that should improve performance. So we are here on a mass undock on the seated station, so it's gonna be pretty busy here all of a sudden. And I also increased the audio a little bit on the recording just to take a look at what that's like, if everything is working as intended. It should really be far less overwhelming, less cracking, with a major focus on basically what's happening on your screen. That could be very cool. 260 people in local. That's pretty impressive. Might be some CCP bots in there. I'm not sure how the fleets are running at the moment, but this does feel like a pretty large mass test at this point. Got quite a few battleships undocking. I decided to go with the Hyperion for this one, so we'll have to look for victims up close if we want to try to destroy them, but it could be cool. And then now we have to warp to the mass test Keepstar, and we actually have to dock there. So I'm just gonna right click and press dock. There is a known bug at this point already when we'll be taking a first jump. Potentially there's like flickering happening in the warp tunnel, but overall let's just see how things develop here. And for now, with a decent amount of ships on the overview, we're doing okay. Let's see what happens when we leave grid. I think we're gone now. Alright, honestly I didn't spot any big drops there, so that's pretty impressive. And now everyone should be coming in on the Keepstar, so that'll get pretty busy. Yep, there we go. And now we do take a bit of a hit down to 30 FPS as we enter the grid. And then the rendering of the ships should be a little bit different, so we'll keep an eye on that. Look at all of them coming in there from the back. That's actually pretty nice. And we are here. We are docked. Can I do the outside view? Kinda wanna try it. We're here to test the client anyway. So there's a first Titan. There is the Keepstar, and there's the fleet. The participants warping in. A tiny little fleet on an absolutely huge structure, and then you can see ship coming in there. Pretty steady FPS, that's pretty good so far. And I can just look around. It's of course a CCP station. Oh, there they are. More of them coming in. And then I think they'll have to wait a little bit for some of the larger ships to come in. So that's the view from the back, and yeah, it does keep a nice eye on the grid itself, as you can just see how everyone is warping to the Keepstar and then slowly docking, which is very visible on the large ships. Let's see if we can get the Titan to go in. There it goes. Look at that. Pretty cool effect. The lights are lingering and then they are slowly fading out as we got a couple more ships that have to come in. We're at almost 200, so we are missing like 100 people from the guests compared to local. But this is 287 in local. Definitely feels like the largest number we've had in quite a while, so there might be a little bit of anticipation and a little bit of interest in EVE again after the summer break. Undock and warp to the XBV gate. Alright, I'm actually gonna do the view inside first here, so that we're right in the thick of things. That should be the most stressful for the client, as now we are of course undocking into a few hundred people on grid. So here we are, probably one of the side exits, together with quite a few more battleships that are coming out. And then, I mean, the FPS, right, 50, 40, it's not great. I don't have the newest card here anymore either. I'm actually on a 2080 Super, but look at this camera move. That felt very, very smooth. Everything is nice and rendered. I can see all of the ships, and that felt really good. As you can then see, everyone is departing, and you've got all of the capital ships here as well on this undock, and then the Titans on top. It's pretty nice, and it feels like it's pretty good. So we had to go to the XBV gate. Let's do a warp within 0 on that one, as the UI also slowly evolves, and you gotta get used to some of it. For instance, the drone window, not always that as easy as what we've been using for so many years. What I've noticed, for instance, I was actually mining yesterday, and I have some reserve drones in one of my folders for the mining drones, and I can't just then tell him get rid of 5 drones, get them out into space. That actually bugs out at the moment. But yeah, here we go, landing on grid again, dipped down to the 16 FPS, but still feels like everything is decently responsive, as we're all completely absorbed by the huge red avatar. It looked black from here, but it's actually dark red. And we are on the gate, and then this is, feel free to try and zoom in and out and to test how the sound changes. Okay, so here we're gonna go completely zoomed in, and we get some engine spooling. Nothing too much. Now I'm zooming out a little bit more. I got a gate that just went, which is definitely like the most important sound in the whole bunch. And I don't have whatever module right here, the shield boosting or anything like that. We don't have that. So let's see if I can maybe get closer up onto that Thunderchild and see if then we get something about the boosts. No, so you mostly have engines, which is quite muted, and then the gate, whenever that fires, that is pretty important. A tiny bit of crackling, but honestly, it's all quite alright, and we have to get ready for the jump. 5, 3, 2, 1, and jump. Let's see how that goes. So potentially there's a bug here. Let's see how it goes. That felt pretty smooth. Get some lightning effects, maybe a little bit, but I think this is still alright. We are in the warp tunnel for quite a long time, but you can see like 150 people just made it in. Did get a bit of a bump, and it took a while for us to load the grid with everything happening here. But the ships are nice and crisp. Those that are in view, that feels good. And yeah, 200 people in local already. The server hamsters indeed have to work out a little bit harder than what they've had to do for the last couple of mass tests here. Not sure what the next step was. I think we'll again have to align. So that's the Pizza Hut. Is there anything that's mass tests or CCP related? Can't really see it, so we'll have to wait and see, but that's all fine. Going up, we're above 200. Some people warping off already. More jumps coming in. Look at that from behind the planets. 60 FPS. Ooh, big hit on that one. Not sure what happened. We went to 0 for a moment. Let's keep in mind as well that CCP is obviously monitoring all of this stuff as well. So maybe there's some stuff happening, and someone got an RTX 2080 and mentioned the flickering. I mean, I got a little bit of it, but could still be the light effect. So I'm not sure if it was that bad that I should be mentioning it. Someone else already put in the card anyway, so I'm sure CCP will take a look at all of that in the logs. And I have to say, yeah, here's the fleet of ships around the gates, and can very easily now, there's like the Leshaks, there's the Macarial. It's very noticeable, especially on that blue background here pretty crisp, feels good. So, and mention your graphic card's name. So a lot of different cards that mention that they did have the bug, but I know that there are like lightning effects that are meant to be there as well. So here, no flicker, RTX 2080 Super. Yeah, I think mine was definitely okay. It was not like noticeably bad or anything like that. And CCP Possum is on an RTX 2070. So some CCP information there, but he might be on like a special account because of the pink text, and the blue account might be a bit more in-house or something like that. All right, ready for the next step. So far, I'd say it's working all right. And then maybe I could try again to, for instance, take a look at someone that has an effect going. So now I'm not hearing anything. Whatever it is, we don't really hear too much of it. Warp to any random planet while checking especially the audio. Which are warping to the same planet. No PvP. Alright. Planet. Let's just take a planet 9. I'll do a warp within 50.
Warp drive active.
Warp drive active. My engines should be spooling up. There it goes. Clearly I can hear my engine, the engine of my ship, I should say, do its thing as we're in warp. Max speed, which is pretty slow for a big battleship, of course. And then as we land, we should have like a cutting off of the engine. There we go. And there's a few more people here as well. Let's see if anyone else decides to pass by. Yeah, there we go. Couldn't hear anything, but maybe if they land on the same distance as you, that you will still get like a little bit of audio. Let's maybe again, that one has an effect going, I think. Yeah, oh, now I can clearly hear the, whether it's shield resistance or boosting, I'm not entirely sure, but I could hear the effect. So it's not busy on this grid, right? There's like 5 ships, and then it you know, has the capacity to say, all right, you know, this effect, I can get it rendered through the audio engine, and so you can hear that boosting. When it was far busier on grid, when you're not looking at your own ship, then things were different. Let's maybe see what happens when I get my own rappers on. If there's any, but I'm not sure if they have audio cues actually. Listening for it, not even getting a visual cue on this one right now. So I think that's like internal tech, not shield tech. So we don't hear anything from this, and I think usually it's best to align close to the star for whatever comes next. So I could hear another pop. Someone else came in. And I will just zoom out completely. And we don't hear much. Yeah. Warp to the Tatara. I'll have to do at 0 if I want to have a little bit of DPS.
Warp drive active.
Let's go. Good engine sound, and we're in the right direction. Here we go. So CCP caffeine is... Alright, let's see what happens when I land on the grid. And people are already firing at the station. So what is noticeable here, you can see how the gradient... We still go down to like 30 FPS, but the gradient of going down to that is far less abrupt than previously. That is sort of noticeable. So here now, cool view, shoot the Tatara, but nothing else. Alright, let's see if I can actually hit it. Is that my 4? Yep, there we go. Yeah, 2000. I'm not gonna deploy the drones on this one. They'll start to orbit this at a long range, and if I use my ogres, for instance, could take a long time for them to get back, so we'll just add a couple of shots with our guns. What's my range on this now? 4-5. I actually also have some faction charges. Let's take a look at that. Reloading is pretty fast. FPS now, yeah, 35 to 40. And this now same range, but should be a little bit more damage, I think. So let's fire. There we go, 2666. And 30 FPS. Everyone is all around the Tatara. That's pretty cool. And we are firing. There's the moon. Took a big hit. And so I'm now looking at the moon. My camera is pretty far away from the battle, and I'm hardly hearing anything. You can see also the FPS going back up to 60. Now we'll rewatch the battle. It's subtle, but you're definitely hearing like the Tatara, I think. Still not too much on the firing, and then I'll zoom in all the way on my ship and I can start to hear weapon sounds. And am I not firing? Ah, there we go. My gun's going as well, so we definitely hear those. And there's the beam. There's all... That's probably rockets from something, I think. And then I zoom out a little bit again. Far more muted, so definitely pretty cool. FPS wise, yeah, we are at 265, so that's not bad. Then I'll go take a look. We get a claymore. Target is invulnerable. Okay, it did sound like it was from behind me, but I couldn't hear anything. I'm gonna go back to myself. Okay. There we go. All quiet on the front all of a sudden. Do a quick reload. For me, it's all quite good. So now it's nice and quiet. There's a Garmer up there. Might have been naughty. Okay. A bit too silent. Someone even docked. Alright. I mean, I didn't mind. Audio is a bit too silent, especially when zoomed in. We are investigating this further. Okay. For me, it was working quite fine, to be honest. I don't mind that it's not completely overwhelming, but it should, of course, be pretty epic considering that we have 250 people shooting. Yeah, I can agree with that. Don't complain that it's too silent. So let's give him a little bit of time. Maybe I'll go look around a little bit. Is the Rorcal doing anything? Get quite a few glares. Okay, not too much on this. Cerberus, let's go take a look. Maybe he's got shields going. No, he doesn't, but this one... Oh, they're firing again. Alright, let's see. Is it picking that up? Oh, no, now I am not hearing this. So I'm gonna... So we can fire for the final phase. Okay, still not getting any firing audio. Let's go back to my ship. Okay, so on my own camera it's working fine. I can hear my ship again. My gun's firing, but when I was basically too far away and we didn't get anything. I'll be honest, I'd rather have this when, sure, it's not very loud, but it's also not cracking like crazy and doesn't feel like it's just gonna give up on me, the client, at any moment. So I don't mind that it's a little bit more muted. Now let's do the experiment again, go take a look and see if we can view that paladin. Okay. I got an audio, but definitely not the laser audio. It's not doing too well. Maybe it's like keeping the distance from my ship in mind instead of where my camera is or something like that. Because then if I'll zoom out, we won't hear anything, I think. Yep. And then I go back here and this is very responsive. We're right back. I'm hearing my guns. I'm hearing everything firing close to me. So sort of sounds to me like if you go too far away in the camera view, that you're basically still, well, not hearing anything because you're too far away from your own ship's audio, but it also doesn't see you as being close to any other sources. So that's all going. FPS 46 when I'm looking like this, and when we look at everything happening it goes down to the 30-ish FPS, and then I'll try a fully zoomed out with view on everything. Yeah, 30, 40. I mean, it's definitely playable, definitely feels like it's responsive, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I could hear my own blasters. They are blasters, right? Yeah. Mega neutral particle accelerator 1 still. It's an old ship that I still had lying around. Just decided to take it out. Oh, I am going to put a point, that and that on my 1, 2, 3, 4 for a PvP target next. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. I could clearly now hear launchers go close to me because I was close to ships behind me. I'm not sure which one it is just yet. Is it... There is definitely a shift. Oh, it's probably this guy. Yeah, there you go. It was actually really noticeable. It was the Vengeance. That we could hear the launchers from, so it's pretty good. It's not 100% perfect, I would say. It might be a little bit more work to be done, but it's pretty damn good from my perspective. Let's see if SiSi decides to speed it up. 72%. A hurricane that's flashing. Yeah, exactly. Just like as Rufus said, in first-person camera, you're getting the audio that you're expecting. You go to third camera, somewhere else on the battlefield, you don't get it. We could check tactical camera as well. Ooh, definitely got a bit of clipping there from the audio, from something that it's picking up. Here it's reasonable. And exactly as expected, SiSi is looking into it. And so now I'm actually gonna move myself away from this again. My sounds are gone, but it does sound like we're hearing something else, something big firing. Let's look for something. Also, a lot of the dreadnoughts are not firing from what I can see, but let's head towards that Nestor here. That's actually firing lasers. Can also click on it. Yeah, but we're not getting that audio in tactical view. And a little bit more zoomed out, you are actually getting something. So I'm not sure. Here now, right, I'm seeing more. And I'm getting a little bit of audio feedback from maybe the Nagelfar that was firing. Let's see if I can get in on this one. Yeah, now zoomed in on one ship. It doesn't give me any audio feedback. I'll zoom out a bit again. And now I'm definitely hearing some weapon systems. Okay. We'll do a little bit of a turn around the battlefield. You see this guy is below us. His trajectory. It's a pretty cool camera as well, I think, for tactical views. As a solo player, I don't get to use or see it all that much. There you get 3 more dreadnoughts above my line with my horizon with the Tatara. Not seeing them fire. Is the Minmatar ones here or Nagelfar firing? There the Revelation down here is firing. And yeah, not getting too many audio cues here anymore. And here we're getting incoming fire on the Tatara. I'm hearing that. I'll go back to view on myself. Let's see. So this volley was not registered. It caught up, basically. Yeah, there it is. Those are my guns. Alright. First person doing really well. Ooh.
A module has run out of charges.
Felt a bit of a dip there, but we're still okay. Oh, all right. Not sure if SiSi is doing stuff on the fly. I did get that feeling like, what the hell, something changed or something happened. And now I am getting audio with a look at on this Abaddon. That works as you would expect it. I'm back on my ship. Hearing some like impact sounds. Oh, and I'm not firing, so let's fire. I'm hearing my blasters, very good. And then we couldn't hear lots of guys from back there. Can I find that Nestor again or something? Oh, she's already blowing. God damn it. Couldn't fully test, but it did feel like something changed. And there she blows. I'm hearing those explosions as well, which is kind of normal. That's what's happening on grid at the moment, so that should definitely come true. Might be considered a little bit too low. Yeah, if that's supposed to be the big explosion, it does feel a bit low. But if you listen carefully, and I'm not even like on that much audio, then you definitely have it. Align to Poitot as the explosion passes through Stargate. Poitot align too. And now for the big tests. What's it all like in a PvP fight? I do kind of want to see. So this guy has an effect going. Oh, someone is firing lasers at something. Warp to the Poitot gates. Alright, Poitot warp within 0.
Warp drive active.
So here we go, we're at 60 on grids. Okay. I mean, you don't get the slideshow anymore, so I'm still gonna say this still seemed like a pretty sharp drop, but it did feel smoother. Warp tunnel weirdness, no, mine is fine. Close to my ship, I can hear the engines rumble. And then we land, let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. I basically do feel like that was smoother again on getting on grids, where you didn't have like a fraction of a second where it was like 0 FPS or anything like that. This really felt like it was going down 40, 30, maybe even 25, but it was still 25 throughout the whole process, or 30 or 40 FPS. So that did feel a lot better. Couple of nightmares from Fleet X or neutrals that are here. Not sure what they're planning to do. Bubble going up. We are through. I am in Fleet Y. That should be fine. Another Titan coming in, and yeah, they're heading back. Where's the Golem? Oh, he's actually in Bastion mode already. Okay, very clearly hearing that those guys come in here. So we get dreadnoughts and a carrier. I am decloaking. Do I want to go closer? No, actually, I think we'll just orbit at current. See if we can... hearing some firing, so... Right away, I could get the auto cue. Yeah, something is happening. People are firing. Although, again, maybe it is indeed a little bit low. That's kind of true. Let's see if that one explodes. That one felt better. See if something else. So there's got another explosion rumbling right there, and a Nyx is targeting me already. I don't see a Fleet X command or anything like that, but alright. Let's see what happens. People are fighting here. Fleet X jump and fight. Yeah. So we do have a Leshak here. Let's see. Tengu at 30. Why is he considered so close to me? Fleet X should be jumping in now, and we are indeed fighting. Explosions everywhere. Pretty cool. We're at 200s, and we are scrammed by something. Really? By, let's see. Can I start you? Nope. So I'm completely stuck. Cursor. Let's see how he likes. I don't think he'll be fast enough. Let's see how he likes this on him. And F1, 2, 3. 4. I'm not sure if my guns will be able to hit him. Maybe if he's slow enough. Yep, there we go. Massively slowed down. Big chunks. Ogres on him as well. So you are pretty much on my optimal now. Half armor gone. Still tracked, but there we go. That's gone. Who is doing that? Okay, let's see if we can do anything against him. Ooh, man, my ogre's taking a real beating. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engage. Counter engage the enemy Vexor. Lots of explosions, but it's doable. Feels like I'm in the middle of trouble. Shields from the Vexor are down. Half his armor. Not sure what kind of tank was there. Man, my ogres just surviving. Oh, there's 4? No, 5 of them. Why don't I see 5 of them? But alright. If it says that there's 5 drones in space, I'll believe it. And so he tried, but failed to completely catch me. So I could like decide to move and go in, maybe like another Tech 1 target. There's a Caracal. This time we'll try to speed it up towards him as I target the Caracal. FPS, yeah, down to 30. There's 270 people brawling it out here. But there we go. Target engaged. Should be in range. We'll do an orbit at like 2.5. Oh, he's also sitting still, I think. So, and getting hit by some AoE. Bumping. Ogre's getting a little bit of shields back, which is fine. And then after that, maybe we'll go take a swing at that Cinnaball back there. In the meantime, we're no longer targeted too much. Cinnaball being targeted as well. Bubble is gone. Lost all audio for weapons. Yeah, even my own weapons think there's just too much happening, and it's saying, well, all right, you're getting like some engine buzzing or something like that. Not much. Maybe if I zoom in and out or something. I am getting their weapon system. It's pretty faint, but I'm hearing it. Back to my ship. Get to the front. As I took a little bit of armor damage, but not too much. Yeah, I'm not hearing any sounds from my stuff. At this point, Cinnaball just got destroyed. Caracal is gone. Anyone else targeting me? Not at the moment. We've got a Thorax from Brave here. Now we get a Dominix as well. Let's see if we can rush the Thorax with my micro-op drive. Ooh, I did lose a few drones now. Let's go like that. Dominix won't be too long anymore. I'm gonna hunt. Unless he's too fast, but let's see. Coming in. Would be good to be able to catch up. Let's go. Full speed ahead. Okay, hops are out. Let's send them in. I do have a long point, so let's try that. Let's try that. Let's add in some weapons fire as well. Yeah, it does. It's doing surprisingly well. My battleship here for being like Tech 1 fit. So here we get another Tech. Oh, he's finally down and out. Then we get a Drake going up a little bit in size. Let's press approach again. Still using micro-op drive, so burning cap on this one. 2 if we can, but probably not yet. But once, yep, there we go. He's in web range as well. And well, I can't complain about the audio in the sense that I'm not getting at least a deafening sound or anything like that. Ooh, he's got another Hyperion right on top of him. So we'll be able to cut this down now. I'll do an orbit at 2.5 as I do keep losing my drones in pretty short order, but alright. A couple more sent out and he is gone. Let's see, do we have anything like a Vargar is a little, that's 120. Then we got a Needhogger here that's being Oh, seriously attacked. Let's do an approach on that. See what's happening. He's got a little bit of shield damage. That is it. Let's see if he's got smart bombs. 12 kilometers. 1, 2. I think I can add this. Nobody's counter-targeting me. FPS 24. Yeah. No audio for me over here now. Yep. So we definitely lost a lot of audio potential all of a sudden. I'll do one burst. And then maybe try orbit at 5. This should be big enough that we can just stay close. Look at him being hit though. Looks good. Yeah, a little bit of audio feedback would have been nice. 5 out of 5. They are going. They're still there. Get a Tango at 34. Actually has like a target sign on him. I'll target him just to see if there's anything there. I should of course also, I mean, we're here to have fun, but I should be in the fleet channel and then looking at the broadcasts maybe. Target Claymore. Target Nidhogger. He's in armor, taking big chunks. Now, yep, ooh, there we go. Blop, enemy down. Praxis down, Megatron down. This is the latest one, yeah. Can I just click like that? Has spotted an enemy. Oh, yeah, a gate. No, that's not what we need. A Leshak. Can I still target you? Number 6. Can I see... Oh, there we go. You can see the shots that are being called. Engage drones. Not sure if my guns will be able to get there, but alright. He's gone as well. How many fleet? We have 200 in fleet. Alright, Fleet X. Apologies for the one-sided battle here. And everything just being obliterated quite quickly. And look at all the Vorton projectors. Just bouncing through everything. It's pretty cool, pretty unique. Well, we're still here. I don't think it'll last too long. So I'm actually going to start to slow boat towards the gate. As we can maybe still... As it's gone. Farger is too far away. Damnation. That's going to be tough to break, but we could try. Bounce. Engage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Add in some firepower. Speed. Let's catch up. Drones. ECM. It's just an old fit. Don't mind that stuff. But who knows, if it would land, it would be cool, of course. Going in. Should be close enough at this. I'll take a close orbit, because he might have some speed on him. And then we could web him as well. But he does have a pretty strong tank from the looks of it. As my shots even completely miss. Still nothing extra. Oh, is he getting reps as well? Something is... jamming me? Who the hell jammed me? Oh, he jammed me as well. What the hell? He was my target. Normally I shouldn't lose target from that. Engage. Oh, it's the Vespa. Ah, right. He actually got one to work. See if I can... Now it's going pretty far away, probably on like another target. Nope, I'm ECM'd again, I think. Yeah, now they're calling for him in the damnation. Let's see if he has smart bombs. Look like a smart bomb effect there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire should be at a good distance now, be able to hit him. 4 out of 5 drones. Well, I can play that game as well. I happen to have some ECM drones on this. And there we go, lost it again. Is it like a burst? Could be an ECM burst or something like that. Let's see if we can take this annoying damnation down. Nope. Yeah, doing quite well. Okay, still going, still feeling alright. Down to 227 in local. As what? Oh, and now there's some bumping happening as well. I think. Interesting. Well, Damnation is target number 1 now. He's half armor. Reapproach, because I'll lose my web. Yep, there we go. Web lost. Let's go after him. Drone's doing alright. Would like to slow him down again. Slowly braking. Let's go, go, go. Whipped. Should be close to optimal. Everyone is going after him. Think he'll have some cap problems as well. Couple of Triglavian beams targeting the Damnation. We'll do a close flyby here as well. Then we'll go take some distance again. Man, look at that! Still tanking it. Very impressive. It is, of course, very cool Tech 2 ship. Is that on my drones as well? Probably. Oh, look at that. He's actually still clawing his way back as I'm running out of ammo. And lots of effects on the screen. Oh, now I got audio all of a sudden. So I was too close to my ship. I got some shots that I could hear. He's still doing really well. On the tank. Maybe he's got... Yeah, I do think he's got some help from the fags down here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, that's our fags. That shouldn't be. Unlock target. He's definitely being kept alive, I think. Titan being hit. Yeah, bait tank on... I think the Damnation is what SiSi is saying. Or is it one of these? Who knows? But kinda would like my ship to still be alright, so let's start heading. Now he's taking really big chunks. Has to be a capital ship that's helping or something. All my drones are gone. All I still have is some ECM Hornets. We're still firing. There he's back. Look at that rep. I'm trying annoying him a bit. Ooh, and look at them being taken out. So, right, we are all focused on that Damnation. Whenever there's drones in there, you get a photon projector that's just cleaning up everything around there. It's pretty nice seeing some tactics being used like that. Alright, let's go. Thank you all for participating in this mass test. So there we go. Yeah, needs maybe a little bit of work. Not really sure what happened. Finally the Damnation falls. As I will then be trying to head for the gates. Took a little bit of armor damage. Lost almost all of my drones. I'm actually gonna get my hero ECM drone back. And then we'll head back towards the gate. Need a little bit more time, but I would say pretty successful mass test. Now I'm getting audio feedback, so maybe I was just stuck too close to my ship for too long. Not sure. I'm actually... Is that a Moloch from SiSi Zealous? I'm willing to take like a couple shots just to see if now I do get the audio feedback. 4?
Stargate denies you permission to check.
Yeah, alright, but that's okay. I just heard my guns fire. So there we go. So basically I needed to get out of range, a little bit back in range, and then I got the audio feedback back. Gonna zoom in a bit again. There it is. I can hear my guns firing. So it's not working completely as it should, but at least it was not completely overwhelming either. So drones in bay, that's fine. Just need to wait on the cooldown. And this is what we would have, if I had done that earlier, we would have heard throughout most of the battle. Which is, I mean, it sounds like a battle. It just doesn't completely overwhelm everything that you could possibly hear. So definitely an improvement. Might need a little bit of fine-tuning on some aspects. And the client is holding up decently well, I would say. 200 people in local, lots of firing happening on the Moloch right next to me, and we are still holding decently well, 20-30 FPS, but I feel like everything is alright. I can move my camera around, can select other stuff. It is working quite well. So there we go. I am heading back as I'm now able to do that. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and as always, I'll see you next time.